welcome back to my channel. It is me, Brianna. Thank you for being here. So in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and do my drugstore foundation routine. This is my favorite combination from the drugstore. If you guys missed one of my previous videos, I'll link it up here. It was my high-end foundation routine. I used the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. And that one is by far my favorite foundation from the high-end. I do have 4 foundations from the drugstore that are in my collection that I really do love, but this one is by far my favorite drugstore foundation, and I am going to show you exactly how I apply it and how I wear it, and we're going to go from there. So if you guys didn't already know, it is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 405 Porcelain. Looks like this. So we're going to go ahead and apply it today with our L'Oreal sponge that is wet. I don't think I've tried it with a brush, but I do prefer to apply my foundations with a sponge. So let's just jump right in. I'm going to go and take the CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Skin Primer. This is a moisturizing primer, and my face is already moisturized. If you guys did see my high-end foundation routine, I did insert a video, or a clip I should say, of me doing my skincare. I use the CeraVe hydrating cleanser, and then I go in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost water cream, and also I use an eye cream. I normally use the QMS eye cream that I got in a BoxyCharm, but you know what, since I got BoxyCharm last month, they did send out a new, well, to me it's new, I don't know if it's new to like skincare, but they sent sorry, let me put that in, let that soak in while I talk to you guys about my eye cream. They did send out this Pharmacy Cheer Up eye cream right here. It's really nice. It's a nice heavy packaging, very sturdy. This is the QMS that I've been using, but this one is a little bit bigger. It's really nice. It has a slight pink hue to it. It does have a little slight cherry scent, which doesn't bother me, and so far it hasn't broke out my under eyes or my eyelids. That's where I tend to apply my eye cream. So yeah, so far I really like it. It's new into the routine, but it might be a keeper. It might go back to the old one. I really don't know. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. So yeah, I just applied the CoverGirl, let that sink in, and feels pretty good. So let's go ahead and move on to the foundation. So I tend to just take 1, maybe 2 pumps of this. That's the shade right there. It's a little on the runny side, which I don't really particularly like. I don't care what the texture is. Runny, thick. As long as I apply an even coat to my face, I really don't mind like the consistency of the foundation. I know some people prefer like a thicker consistency over a thin one, but I don't mind this one. So, and I believe that this foundation is full coverage, medium to full. And if you guys have been following me for a while, I'm not big on full cover foundations all the time. There's obviously a time and place for a full coverage foundation. And most of the time when I wear foundation, it's just day to day. I don't really, you know, I don't just run into a full coverage all the time. So this one is medium to full, but it's affordable, so why not? The Pure one is about $40, I think, and this one was maybe $10, $12. So they have a good shade range as well, which I'm appreciative towards, because sometimes I don't know how to shade match. And you're probably like, well, you're super pale, so you obviously would get porcelain, right? Sometimes that's not the case, and if I get porcelain, it could be too light. But this one is porcelain, and it does match me pretty well. I actually don't need that much foundation for my forehead. I don't really care to have a lot on my forehead in the first place, so yeah. But yeah, look how fast that was in covering, and it blends pretty well. Like, I barely did anything, and it like blended out nicely. So, and yeah. So that was pretty quick. I was talking the whole time, maybe took a minute at the most to get that blended. And yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't tried this, I would look into it. It's actually a really good foundation, good coverage, nice color range, affordable. What isn't there to like? There is a slight scent to it. It's more perfumey than any type of skincare, so that's something to look out for. But It doesn't smell bad in any way, which is nice because, you know, I can't tell you. The one foundation that I did not like the scent of was the, oh, what was it? The CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist Elixir or something like that. I don't really know, but that one, I could not deal with that smell. It was just overpowering to me, and I don't have it anymore if you guys can't tell. So I am using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Warm. This is also from the drugstore, very inexpensive. And I did use this in my high-end foundation routine. It's one of my favorite concealers from the drugstore, so I tend to use it a lot. I do have a couple concealers from, you know, Sephora, and my battery's gonna die. Cool. Blend this out real quick. Sorry if it cuts off, but before you go, this is what the concealer and the foundation looks so far. Pretty flawless in my opinion. So I guess I'll change you guys out and be right back. This is what my foundation and concealer look like without setting my concealer under my eyes. Let me turn down my lighting a little bit in front of my face. There we go. This foundation is really hydrating, plus the primer underneath does help out a lot. Zoom you guys back out. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with my Fenty powder, because I do set my concealer every time. Sometimes well, actually I shouldn't say every time. There is sometimes I don't, but if I am going to wear makeup, I might as well just set it, because I just like my concealer not to budge, to be completely honest. Alright, so that's that. Ooh. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use the Tarte Hampton's Weekender Contour Palette. I don't really use this all that much, so I'm giving it a chance. I did use this highlighter though the other day, and I super enjoyed it. So we're going to go ahead and just use the whole thing. We're going to use the bronzer, blush, and highlighter all over the face. It's a really nice color for my skin tone for sure. I do like this shade a lot. I should use it more often. I just bring whatever's left on my brush. I don't add any more. Just on to the inner part of my face. I like to have just slight color variation from the rest of my face. Then I'll just dab in and take just a little bit on the jaw. Nothing too crazy. Just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and just jump right into the blush. It's the shade right there, really pretty. And I'm just gonna mainly focus this on the outer part and just stipple, nothing crazy. Just to lift and give some color to the face. Okay, and I'm just gonna take another little stipple in the pan and just right on the nose, just to add some dimension and just keep the color to the face. Does my lighting look okay? Is it too bright, washing me out? It's a little better, yeah. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go in with the highlighter. That's the shade Beach Getaway. Oh, so the highlighter is called Beach Getaway. The blush is Summer House, and Farmer's Market is the bronzer. Very nice. I'm just going to take the same highlighter and just run it a little bit underneath the brow bone, even though there's not much room. So yeah, that's what we're working with. I think that looks so good. So good. Okay. So let's go ahead and do our lips, and then I will, yeah, let's go ahead and do our lips. So we're going to go ahead and do this e.l.f. crayon in the shade Praline. This is the shade over here. I think it'll just go good with the colors on my eyes. Very good. I love this color. I should wear it more often. I should wear all my stuff more often. Every day, new products day. How about that? Maybe that'll be a series on my channel. Every single day for 7 days. Can't count. This is 10. For 7 days, we'll do new products, because I have at least 7 different things of every single item. I think that's a good series. I'll look into it. Okay. So let me go ahead and just set my face, and we're going to use my Wet n Wild Natural Finish setting spray right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just do my lower lash line off camera, and I'll be back to close out this video with you guys. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I just went ahead and finished my lower lash line. I added the mascara, and yeah. Okay, so this is the final look I've created for you guys today. And to be honest, it's one of my favorite eye looks. So you guys will see that. I'll link this video above for you if it's not already up, which I'm not too sure which one's going up. But I want to zoom in and just show you my skin. So the foundation itself is medium to full coverage in my opinion. Let me see what the bottle actually claims. Okay, so it says it's a natural finish, 24-hour wear coverage is medium, and the texture is air light. So I would say this is medium to full in my opinion, but you know, I am pretty new to makeup in general, foundation, so yeah. Like around my nose looks nice. I tend to have a lot of cakiness on my nose. It could be just the bronzer and highlight, if you guys can see that. That's making my nose a little heavy. In between my brows it looks really nice. On the actual skin where I have all my pores, which is right there. There we go. Looks good. Around my mouth looks good. I do have a slight mustache. No issues there. I do have moles, and it doesn't cover moles all the way, which again, I don't care. But this foundation is my favorite drugstore foundation. I used to really like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, which I still love that foundation. But this one, if I was to grab a foundation from the drugstore, would be this one over that one. But then that one has lesser coverage, and I do like that one too. So it's like really your preference on whatever you like to put on your face. So okay, you guys, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for joining me on my foundation routine for drugstore, and definitely stick around if you guys like my content and are here to learn makeup, because I am definitely learning and growing here on YouTube. I definitely am getting the practice and the hang of different types of products and how my skin is actually working with a lot of stuff. And I would greatly appreciate it if you guys stuck around. So like and subscribe and turn on the bell notification, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!